Hello YouTube fans and welcome back. This is Spirit Ghostman here with another fanfic video. Ooh. And today we'll be reading parts sorry. Today we'll be reading parts number 3 and 4 of Return to Amity Park. So let's get started. Come on. A Fan in Cartoon Crossover Universes, Chapter 15, Return to Amity Park, Part 3. I said, "You want to see me, Mr. Lancer?" Mr. Lancer said, "Yes, and I've heard you're a hero and what the kids call it these days, the man of your family. Congrats, by the way." I said, "Thank you, and is there a point to this?" Mr. Lancer said, "Yes, and I want you to be the hall monitor." I asked, "Do I get paid?" Mr. Lancer said, $5 if you do a good job. I took the job and went to my post. Danny asked, "What was that about?" I answered, "I got a job being the hall monitor, so I can keep an eye on you kids." I walked up to locker 724. Tucker walked up to me. Tucker walked up to me and said, "Hi, Mr. Spirit, and why are you standing next to locker 724? I said, "I'm the hall monitor, and is there something wrong with locker 724? Tucker said, "Hello, haven't you heard of the legend of locker 724? Tucker told me about the legend. Apparently, the locker was owned by a kid back in the 50s. It was made to believe that Sidney Poindexter was pushed into his locker so many times that over time his spirit believed to live in the locker. Later during lunch time, I saw Dash Baxter picking on Danny Fenton. I said, "Hey, what are you doing, Baxter?" Dash said, "I'm picking on Fan Turd, and what are you going to do about it?" "Mr. Spirit," I said, "you will not get away with this, Baxter." I transformed into my ghost form and went intangible. And gave Dash an atomic wedgie. Then I heard a spooky voice say, "Bully, bully." Then Sidney Poindexter appeared in front of me while I was laughing. oh man, that's the best prank I've done in years. After I was done laughing, I saw Cindy Poindexter in front of me. Cindy said, "Step away from the kid, Buster." I said, "Whoa, hold on. You can see me, and you got it all wrong." Sydney said, "I know a bully when I see one. Now beat it." "Plus, you're the bully where I'm standing." I corrected him, floating. Sydney got the point. "Oh, right. In any way, beat it, bully." I said, "But I'm not the bully. He is." I said, pointing to, Dash Baxter, who was shoving another kid into a locker. Sydney said, "Sorry for the misunderstanding." I said, "It's cool. I'm used to it." Sydney asked, "Are you a Haffa?" I said yes, but also I'm also a part of a lot of things. Sydney asked, "Like what?" I said, "Like a dragon, a demon, and I also use my watch called the Omnitrix, and I also use my creature power vest as well." After our talk, Sydney went back to the ghost zone, and I went back to the Fitton's house with Danny. When we got back to the house, when we got back, it was 9:55 p.m., 5 minutes early to Danny's curfew. We had dinner. We ate barbecue chicken and mixed veggies for dinner. Later at 10:30 p.m., 30 minutes later, we went to bed to sleep. The next day, I woke up and got dressed and had pancakes for breakfast. Yummy. After breakfast, Jack's skelling dog and I went for a walk. While we were walking, I bumped into a little girl about Danny's age, but an inch or two shorter. The girl said, "I'm sorry, mister. I wasn't watching where I was going." I said, "It's okay." Then I asked, Hold on a minute. Are you Danny's cousin?" The girl said in shock, "How do you know that?" To be continued in part 4. Hang on, let me set up something. Oh, duh, it's in the other folder. Alright, that's ready. Anyway, back to the story. A fan in cartoon crossover universes. Chapter 15. Return to Amity Park. Part 4. I said, "You remind me of Danny, and the name's Colin Spirit, by the way." The girl said, "Nice to meet you. My name is Danny Fitton, aka Danny Phantom." I said, "So that's Danny with an I instead of a Y, right?" Danny said, "That's right." She transformed into her ghost form. I said, "Neat and cool," or as I like to say, ghoul. We both laughed. "Who knew you had a sense of humor?" Danny said. I said, "Oh, yeah, you have no idea, do you? Anyway, I'm about to head back, so, oh, okay." Then Danny saw my, Danny, changed back to her human form. Then Danny saw my skeleton dog and said, Who is this bony dog of yours?" I said, "That's Jack, my skeleton dog, and do you want to pet him?" Danny said, "Yes, and will he bite?" I said, "No, he's a nice dog." Danny petted Jack's skeleton dog. He's around here somewhere. Woo, woo. and we went back to the Fenton's house. Danny was so... Mm, mm. Danny was so happy to see his cousin again. Danny said, "How have you been, Danny?" And mm, Danny said, "I've been good, just flying around here and there and seeing lots of good places out there." Later, we had a big family dinner. We had Chinese food for dinner. After dinner, I told Danny, with an I, about all of my powers. Danny said, "So you're part ghost like Danny and I, right?" I said, "Yes, but I'm also part dragon, human, and demon, and other stuff." Danny asked, "So what's with the vest and watch you're wearing?" I said, "The vest I'm wearing is called a creature power vest, and it gives me animal abilities with these discs that I have in my pockets." And it gives me animal abilities, so to speak. Danny said, "Cool." I said, "This watch is my Omnitrix. With it, I can change to whatever alien I want." Danny asked, "Is it okay if I can see how it works?" I said, "Sure, I don't mind." Danny dialed up Experimental Yeti on my Omnitrix. I, I said, "This alien has a gruff and Canadian voice." Danny said, "Cool," and then she pressed the button on the Omnitrix. I changed into the alien that Danny chose. Alan said, "Cool, alien, Dad." I said, "Thank you, A." I timed out from my alien form. Then we were watching the news. I asked, "Can someone please turn up the volume a bit?" Danny turned up the volume on the TV, and the reporter said, "This just in. A giant robot and a huge pig are robbing the jewelry store." I got up and said, "I'm going, spirit." I transformed into my ghost form and said, "Alan, stay here with your mother and sister." Alan said, "Dad, I want to come too." Then he gave me the puppy eyes. I said, "Okay, but tell your mother where we're going. She worries." Alan said, Alan went to tell Adagio that we were going on a father and son training mission. Then he changed into his wolf form. Adagio approved, and we went to the jewelry store. When we got there, Thunderhoof saw us and said, "Hey, Ayo, what's the big idea? Also, who are you?" We introduced ourselves. "I'm Colin Spirit, and this is my son. His name's classified for right now." I said, "Thunderhoof, you and Thunderpig are under arrest." Thunderhoof said, "Thunderpig, beat up these twerps until they cry wee wee all the way home." Thunder Pig said, "Gladly." "And you ate my father with ranch dressing and seasoning." I said, "I didn't eat your father, and I prefer gravy with my pig meat." Thunder Pig got so mad that he waved his glowing wrecking ball around. "Prepare to pay." After we took out Thunder Pig and Thunderhoof, we took them back to prison. Alan complimented, "That was fun, Dad." Son, did you just bark like a dog? Yes, I did. Okay. Well, time to take these two troublemakers to prison. To be continued in Chapter 16, Return to Equestria. And that is all for right now, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you and don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. We'll see you next time. This is Spirit Ghost Man, flying out. Woo! Quiet one.